Hello guys and welcome to a Dirt 2 running and whopping 16K resolution during this video. I hope that you're doing well, you had a great morning, great day or great evening. My name is I Play 4K, aka I Play AK, aka I Play 16K, and I was the first YouTuber who uploaded 16K resolution gameplay back in 2016. It was Half-Life 2 video on YouTube, as well as first YouTuber that uploaded in 2019 Counter-Strike Go at 16K resolution. Today guys, I'm going to show you all kind of resolutions. We're going to real quick go ahead and start with the 4K resolution, and then I'm going to show you 5K, 8K, 10K, 12K and whopping 16K resolution. So let's go ahead and get going guys. I'm going to use a little bit of ideas here at 4K and 5K resolution. So pretty much everything will be maxed out, as you can see, maximum possible visuals, except the anti-aliasing will be off. And then I'm going to show you 4K with anti-aliasing all the way on, and then 5K without the anti-aliasing, 5K with the anti-aliasing, then 8K without the anti-aliasing, 8K with the anti-aliasing, and then 10K, 12K and 16K. So you'll have all kind of ideas guys today. The purpose of this video guys is not the gameplay. The purpose of this video guys is the pure performance video, computer science video, so we can compare this data and this information with the future computer builds and with the future video cards and future GPU architectures. During GPU architecture guys, that is today powering this RTX 2080 Ti and SLI video cards, is the first GPU architecture that capable to run Dirt 2 at 16K resolution. Please keep that in mind. Before it wasn't possible with Maxwell GPU architecture, or it wasn't possible with the Pascal GPU architecture on the Titan X Maxwell GPU architecture or Titan X piece in SLI. So it's a big improvement in the GPU architecture, and during GPU architecture allows us in RTX 2080 Ti or Titan RTX run a lot of games guys that wasn't possible before to run at 16K resolution. A lot of old school games. I know that Titan X Maxwell GPU architecture ran Half-Life 2, Diablo 3 at 16K resolution and a few others, but it wasn't possible with Titan X Maxwell GPU architecture to run Counter-Strike Go at 16K resolution guys. It was just no. And as well as it wasn't the maximum possible resolution in Counter-Strike Go with Titan X Maxwell GPU architecture to 4 video cards and SLI was 10K resolution that I ran back in April 2016. It was the first 16K gameplay video guys uploaded to YouTube by I Play 4K ever and by any YouTuber ever. But then Titan X piece and SLI or 2 GTX 1080 Ti and SLI guys allows us to run Counter-Strike Go at 12K resolution. Dead Space at 12K resolution, when Dead Space wasn't possible at 12K resolution with Titan X Maxwell GPU architecture. But it was it. And Turing GPU architecture allows us a lot of games, including as again Counter-Strike Go at 16K resolution guys, and that FPS is so playable, it's just unbelievable. I'm going to include that video in the end of this video for you to study. It's just going to be amazing. Go ahead and watch that video. But as again, look at that perfect performance guys, and I included the average FPS for you as well. 265 FPS is our average. That's amazing for the 4K resolution, and GPU scaling was kind of sucked, below 70%. So pretty much guys, with a single RTX 2080 Ti video card at 4K resolution with this preset, we would be almost at the same FPS, because the GPU utilization per video card 1 and video card 2 was kind of sucked. So let's go ahead and include the anti-aliasing now. I'm going to use 8 times MSA so we can bench it with the AMD video cards as well. As you can see, everything is possible, maximum visuals. As again, this is how we're going to roll. We're going to have everything possible, maximum visuals, all the way to 16K resolution. So 8 times MSA guys, let's go ahead and have a look. 4K. Immediately we can see guys that GPU utilization is a little bit better, but not that best. We're sometimes reaching above 80%. That's good. So right now I would say we will be with 2 RTX 2080 Ti and SLI, but would be about 1.6 times faster than a single RTX 2080 Ti video card and SLI. So pretty much if our FPS 250 right now almost everywhere, so I would say that single RTX 2080 Ti video card will show about 200 FPS, okay? Still a very awesome result, if you will ask me. Again, this is my second time playing this game for a long time, guys, and the purpose of this video is not the gameplay, the purpose of this video is not the pixel comparison. Everyone knows that 4K resolution is a big difference when you're comparing with the 8K resolution in terms of pixel density, as well as 8K resolution is a big difference when you're comparing at 16K resolution. The purpose of this video is straight computer science to show you what is possible in the tuning GPU architecture, so we can compare this data and information with the previous GPU architectures or future GPU architectures or the future system. Today I'm also running Core i9-9900K. I disabled 2 cores and disable hyper-threading technology in the Asus ROG Maximus 11 here by model motherboard to be able to run whopping 5.3 GHz or 5300 MHz on per each core for our CPU. So the higher frequency per core, the faster the FPS will be, guys. Keep that in mind, that this will apply almost everywhere and every time. The newer GPU architecture will give us about 6% more increase in FPS at the same frequency per frequency. The new CPU architecture will give us 6% higher frequency per frequency. This is the rule. So I don't think that pretty much that 5 GHz core 10 core i10 generation probably not going to reach this 5.3. It's probably going to reach 5.2 stock to stock when it's going to run at 5 GHz, but 5.3 are still going to be faster. So I'm recording, guys, today with the ShadowPlay, and you can add 4 FPS to the FPS counter to get the FPS without the recording. Okay, so 4K with the anti-aliasing pretty well on FPS. Let's go ahead and switch to 5K as I promised you, and we will go all the way to 16K. The reason why I'm putting all kind of resolutions, guys, so you can compare it with all kind of systems, with the lower systems, with the higher systems, so you're going to know by how much your system is faster or slower than my Motherboard PC version 5.3 today. That Motherboard PC from 2019 that replaced 2 GTX 1080 Ti and SLI that was running at whopping 5 GHz and 2000 MHz or 2 GHz per GPU on each GTX 1080 Ti Pascal GPU architecture. This is much faster right now, and this system replaced that Motherboard PC version 5.0, and this is 5.3, guys, and keep in mind that it's going to be 5.3 GT Motherboard PC, which will have 2 Titan RTXs in them. It's going to be a great video. That chocolate T-Rex will eat after I'm going to explain everything what is possible with the 2 RTX 2080 Ti video cards, and then I'm going to open that chocolate T-Rex and I'm going to explain to you what is possible with the chocolate T-Rex, which will be our Titan's RTXs in SLI, and we will see, we will compare, and we will see how well extra $3,000 can do, almost $3,000, how well $2,500 can do in terms of performance, and in terms of performance probably not that much, maximum 10% if you're going to pay, but in terms of higher resolution and capability to run the games at higher resolution, it's definitely going to bring some wows sometimes to us, especially in the newer games. But it's coming out, guys, as again I'm playing this on a native 8K TV with DSR, so up to 16K, so we downscaling from 16K resolution to native 8K resolution, but for those trolls, naysayers, goblins, we're still rendering at 16K resolution in real time. So it was amazing. The GPU utilization was almost excellent, as you can see, almost above 90% per GPU 1 and GPU 2 on video card 1 and video card 2, but still not there yet. Let's go ahead and crank up that 8 times MSAA, and let's go ahead and have a look, shall we, guys? Here we go. Again, the purpose of this video is not the gameplay. The purpose of this video is to provide you guys so much experience and tips as I could because I touched a lot of great hardware and I saw a lot of great resolutions and great gameplays, and the experience and tips that I'm going to provide you during this video is not going to be like those copycats. It's going to be the real deal, guys, and it's not what you want to hear like they doing, and that's how they gain the subscribers. It's what is the real deal, and was the real deal. Sometimes even if you don't want to hear it, but I will say it to you the way it is. And because you're watching iPlay4k.com today, and keep in mind that you can play this game on any computer or laptop that was sold in 2018, 2019 or 2020, on any laptop, even with the Intel graphics. Okay, 7680 by 4320, anti-aliasing will be off. Let's go ahead and have a look, as again we're running everything maxed out on the visuals. And let me real quick go ahead and show it to the trolls. I didn't change anything, guys. This video is unedited. I'm recording in real time and commenting in real time as well. So smash that like button, guys, for so much information. A lot of time, money, energy is invested. So respect me, smash that like button, guys, and share it with your friends. Positive comments, please make comments that make sense, because otherwise I'm going to ignore some comments that's going to be like a troll like or something like that, or hating like. Stay positive, guys. Okay, wow, look at that. Still the milliseconds delay. Wow, unbelievable, guys. At 8K resolution, maybe the Dirt 2 will be the fastest game engine that was tested on the Turing GPU architecture up to 16K resolution. I'm not sure yet, but so far that latency delay in milliseconds is so low, guys. Look at that crazy FPS. This is unbelievable. Latency in milliseconds, guys, as the frame time, even each frame, and milliseconds, the pretty much delay from a hardware to software to a hardware, because it's coming from a GPU controlled with the DirectX 11 API, as again storing in the VRAM of our frame buffer of our GDR6 VRAM and video RAM, and this is kind of delay, the latency delay for that, and the lowest the better, and the FPS the highest is the better, and GPU utilization in percentage the highest is the better, means that you're utilizing more of your GPU, and the CPU utilization you want to keep that percentage as lowest as possible. Should I? Yeah, let's go ahead and do one more 8 times MSA at 8K resolution. I'm just curious what the performance will be. Or are we going to overload our VRAM? Hopefully we're not gonna overload our VRAM, because I'm going to be pissed. There is a possibility at 8K with 8 times MSA we could overload our VRAM, but we didn't. It's still, guys, as you can see, let me real quick go ahead and demonstrate you. It's still below 10,000 megabytes on our VRAM. The first value over there, 9,286 megabytes, and we want to keep it, guys, for the perfect latency delay. We want to keep our VRAM below. If you have 11,000 megabytes of VRAM or 11 gigabytes of VRAM, we want to keep it below 10,000 megabytes all the time. You don't want to utilize it all the way high, because your latency will increase, and I believe, I'm not sure why it's doing that, but it's part of the NVIDIA utilizing the VRAM within the GPU. When it's increasing VRAM load above 10,000 megabytes, the latency is increasing, and it starts using a little bit of more system RAM, and I believe what happens there, when it's above 10,000 megabytes, it's already start using a little bit of system RAM, and system RAM today is 2133 megahertz DDR4, the cheapest as possible, Corsair Vengeance. Pretty much it clocked at the frequency that I have my VRAM today overclocked. My VRAM today is overclocked to additional 2000 megahertz. As you can see, it's 60,000 megahertz, 16,000 megahertz, which is 16 gigahertz, and the GDR6 VRAM comes with the 14,000 megahertz by default. So pretty much I overclocked by 2,000 megahertz extra under the MSI afterburner. There is no hardware modification. I decided to keep my CPU at stock. I mean my GPU at stock, but CPU is highly overclocked, as you can see. Second one can be on air. You can save your money and go ahead and rock it like this, guys. Above 100 FPS. This is unbelievable. 8K resolution with 8 times MSA. Alright guys, let's go ahead and restart it, and now I'm going to go ahead and do the 10K resolution, 12K resolution, and 16K resolution. So now we're about to get it going to extreme. Of course, we're not going to use any anti-aliasing anymore. Maybe let me real quick go ahead and show you what is the 8192 by 4320. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and rock it with 8 times MSA as well, just to compare 8 times MSA, AK 16 by 9, and this AK, which will be natural AK for some of the TVs as native AK. Let's go ahead and keep it going right here. 8192 by 4320 pixels with 8 times MSA, still below 10,000 megabytes our VRAM usage, so we're good to go over here. And then I will do 10K resolution, 12K resolution, and 16K resolution. And why I'm doing all kind of UHDs, guys, just to show you the all kind of UHD performance. So no matter what kind of monitor or TV you're going to run it, you can always compare. And it's a long benchmark, but we're going to cover a lot of resolutions, and a lot of data will be exposed to you for your further analysis, guys. So it's a great video. Don't forget to smash that like button again for the support, and check out my 16K resolution playlist for beautiful games under the 16K resolution. Crisis 1 16K resolution, I was the first. Battlefield Bad Company 2 16K resolution, I was the first. This is like madness, guys. Go ahead and check it out. You will enjoy a lot. There's a lot of great data, a lot of performance data for you to study, and for your future computer build, so you can analyze it and you can make smart choices when you're going to build your future computer without the marketing BS. Alright guys, about 100 FPS still. Running solid, nice. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and switch. I'm going to tune down that anti-aliasing for sure, 10K resolution. Pretty sure it can handle it, yes, because I tested, I did one lap. Beautiful, guys. Maxed out. Will be maxed out all the way to 16K resolution, and at the 16K resolution, guys, I'm going to tune down a little bit of settings because we're going to overload our VRAM on the RTX 2080 Ti and SLI. But keep in mind, with Titan's RTX and SLI, it's not going to be the case. But I'm still going to bench it at 16K resolution with a little bit settings down. So we're going to compare it in terms of the two Titans RTX, and we're going to see how well the Titans will perform the 16K resolution. I'm just curious. I forgot to reset my counter for the average FPS. I'm gonna do it when we're going to run 12K resolution and 16K resolution. So the average FPS data is incorrect, guys, because it's adding throughout the 4K resolution and all the way. I forgot to reset it all the time, sorry about that, but I'm gonna reset it in the 12K resolution, and you will receive the real data of averages and under the average FPS and under the 16K resolution. You're going to see the real data. Sorry about that, I was just trying to race nice as well. The experience is amazing, and the visuals are amazing, and I decided to go ahead and show you a little bit of gameplay as a bonus, right? But as again, the purpose of the video is not the gameplay. Look at that delay in milliseconds, still below 10 milliseconds, no stuttering at all, guys. Running so smooth, unbelievable smooth, guys. You will never tell right now at 10K resolution if I will put you on this computer that I'm running SLI, and if I'm going to turn on the display information, and if I'm not going to tell you that I'm running the 10K resolution. You'll never tell that it's creating some stuttering, guys. So ignore that average FPS, which is the second value after the first FPS value, but that first FPS value is real FPS value updated every second, so go by that. But averages will be ignored. We're going to start calculating the average since 12K resolution, okay guys? Just on another level. Alright, restart. Fantastic GPU utilization, fantastic SLI scalability. FPS was above 100 FPS almost. In some cases below 100 FPS, but still was like above 60 FPS average, which is great with the low latency delay. So now, guys, Now we're going to go ahead and do 12K resolution, which is 11,520 pixels by 6480 pixels. This is insane. And let me real quick go ahead and do it. Now I'm going to see that real visuals. It's just going to be on another level on 8K native. Under the you can even see it under the downscale to 4K native, but as again there is no ways to do it through the DSRs that I'm running today. But let me real quick go ahead and show it to you guys. Everything maxed out, 12K resolution, and I'm going to go ahead and reboot now the counter. I'm going to reset the averages and restart the averages now. Here we go. Averages restarted. As you can see, 82 FPS average now. Great. Let's go ahead and get going, guys. Again, I play 4K, showing you guys the best, and your uncle I play 16K, whatever you want to call me, I'm all of it. I play 4K, I play 8K, I play 16K trademark, so keep that in mind. Wow, look at that visuals, look at that smoke, dynamic smoke particles. Everything is rock and roll. Look at those details, guys. We're rocking. 90 FPS average, 12K resolution, amazing GPU utilization. Sorry, my voice is a little bit squeaky because I recorded a lot of videos for you. Wow, look at that details also. And still, with those details, 75 averages, we're just rocking. And as again, yeah, so go ahead and smash that like button, guys. And yeah, I'm not professional, you know, person that does the comments, audio comments for live, but I have a lot of experience in terms of PC hardware, PC enthusiasm, and PC overclocking to share with you. And today I'm going to share that experience with you, providing the valuable tips as well as experience what it is to own two RTX 2080 Ti. So maybe in the 2020, in the end of 2020, you can pick up two video cards for total $1,000, $500 per each on eBay. Pick them up. Used like new because nobody mining already on video cards. So RTX 2080 Ti will be great value, guys. They're not going to be after the mines of those miners. So because it's already not profitable to mine on video cards, so they don't mine. Look at that! Look at that! That's competitive. That guy's competitive. Oh my goodness! Come on, man! Come on! I want to be first, man. I want to be the first. And maybe I'm not going to be this time. But 11 milliseconds, below 15 milliseconds, still stuttering free, guys. You're running beautiful, and come on. I want to be first. No, come on. Yes, I'm first. Yeah, VRAM utilization, guys. Check it out. 7,000 megabytes. Is it? Yeah, because we cannot reach 12,000 megabytes. The 12,000 megabytes is my system RAM, and my total system RAM is, guys, will be 32 gigabytes today. You don't want to do that because I'm running today 16 gigabyte per DIMM per memory slot. You don't want to do it on the Maximus 11 here Wi-Fi model motherboard. Go ahead and grab yourself 8 gigabyte DIMMs only, because for the newer Windows update in April 2019, it's kind of misleading the IRQs, and it's going to generate the USB error even when there is no USB error and everything is working correctly, because I'm using today all my USB ports and every single USB port is working correctly. Alright, guys, time to go. First, I'm going to turn down some settings. I already know what's going to happen. I'm going to do on shadows, I'm going to go low. As you can see, low shadows, 16K resolution, guys, or at ultra or at high, there is no difference. But when shadows, there is no shadows, you can see there is no shadows. But with low shadows, it's still going to be those soft shadows as you receiving at high, because the resolution is so high. That's why it is. Everything else will be maxed out, guys. Alright, 16K resolution, everything else maxed out. I just don't want to overload my VRAM. Let's go ahead and have a look, shall we, guys? 15,360 pixels by 8640 pixels, 16K resolution rendered in real time, 133 megapixels rendered in real time. This is whopping experience, guys. Save it, check it out. Take a few seconds to improve it. Come on, do not crash on us. Yep, it did it, guys, it did it. Above 10,000 megabytes and 1 FPS usage. Somehow I think we're overloading our VRAM, guys. Because when it's 2 FPS and that crazy milliseconds delay, it means that VRAM is overloaded. And we're using, as you can see, a lot of system RAM, above 15,000 megabytes right now. We gotta lower down some settings, guys. I'm going to go ahead and click no. Let's maybe go ahead and try it from 4K resolution. Maybe it's going to put some unused data in the trash, in the garbage collector. But ambient occlusion, yeah, ambient occlusion, it's kind of shadows, like inner shadows in Photoshop. It's around the object. It's going to give that around the 3 model, that inner shadows. We don't need that as well. We can stick without it, and I'm pretty sure without it we're going to be good to go at 16K resolution with the crowds low, ambient occlusion low, close low, something that we don't need for our visuals anyways. We're not going to see them, maybe 1% of our gameplay, and shadows low, still soft shadows, and it took it. It took it, guys, it took it. But 12K resolution, we don't need that. We want to have 15K resolution. Come on, take it at 15K resolution. Take it, just take it. I think it will take it. Or it's not going to take it because I'm recording with the ShadowPlay. It could be a possibility. No, it took it, So without the ShadowPlay recording, ambient occlusion was all the way too high, but within it should be at low. But still ambient occlusion a little bit. But again, ambient occlusion kind of shadows around the 3D models, guys. And it's kind of outlining the model. It's still fake, we don't need that. And you're not going to see it anyways in this game. But you want to have that 16K resolution experience. Look at that, 60, almost 60 FPS. Without this ShadowPlay recording, it's going to be solid 60 FPS almost everywhere, guys. Oh, I forgot, you know what? Let me shut down, let me re-enable the averages. Now, I re-enable the averages. So now we'll have our averages. Okay? Close that, the 12K resolution averages. I enable the newer averages. And now, guys, we're going to play that replay. You want to see that replay because under the replay it's also going to use a little bit higher visuals than during the gameplay, and we want to see that replay as well because it's going to show us the FPS in the cabin and stuff like that. And after that I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. Hopefully the ShadowPlay is not going to quit on us, and it's still recording. I'm hoping for this. There's a lot of time, money, energy. Just smash that like button. Once again, guys, I'm wasting a lot of my time. Instead of making dollars, I'm trying to save you your dollars. And for those even people that cannot afford to buy this video card, they can see what's up, the experience will be. And great video, guys, great video. 54 FPS. Without the ShadowPlay recording, it's going to be around almost 60 FPS over here. And if you're going to run above 2000 megahertz on GPU 1 and GPU 2, which is more than possible with the hybrid water cooler under the video card 1, that's closer to the CPU, and second one can be an air. That means that you will never reach the thermal throttling, guys, and you will be constantly with the overclock running at least 2030 megahertz stable. I guarantee you that. And then you will receive 60 FPS here at least, even with the ShadowPlay recording. I guarantee you that as well, guys. Because additional 200 megahertz right now with thermal throttling on the GPUs, as you can see, we lost 200 megahertz. Additional 200 megahertz will give us 3 FPS easy on the 2-inch GPU architecture, like nothing. As again, I'm second, but you know, who cares? Let's go ahead and play that video replay, and let's go ahead and have a look, shall we, guys? Check out our FPS, and we're gonna see the cabin, all kind of different cameras, so all kind of different scenarios. Look how beautiful this game looks like at 16K resolution, guys. Even on a 4K resolution recorded video, when you're playing this on a YouTube at 4K resolution, you're going to see that beautiful image, guys. As you can see, when there is sometimes the dynamic particles, FPS goes to even 36 sometimes. That's why I decided to go ahead and play this recording in case if you're going to play the dirt with the different kind of cameras. But you probably not going to play with the follow-up camera like I'm playing right now. You're probably going to play it from the back like I played, so that's going to be your FPS. Or you're probably going to play it from the cabin, and we're going to see how it's going to look from the cabin. The FPS probably going to be reduced from the cabin because you're not going to see your 3D model of your car, so it's going to release that stress from the GPU a little bit by that less of the polygon count. Guys, I'm a graphic designer, 3D artist, so I know how to model 3D objects, how to texture them, how to create 3D animation. I'm a software developer as well, and in the future, guys, I'm going to release, just if you sign up for iPlay4k.com YouTube channel, you did right, because in the future I'm going to release my own games as well and my own softwares to contribute to a PC hardware enthusiast community and PC overclockers as well as to the gamers. So stay tuned, guys, a lot of goodies is coming over at iPlay4k.com YouTube channel. It's not all about the gameplays, it's going to be all about the overall experience, about great information, experience sharing over the iPlay4k YouTube channel. Okay, and we're running fast. We are running today, guys. Let me real quick go ahead and show it to you. We are running today 5300 megahertz, 5.3 whopping gigahertz, 53 multiplier for maximum external frequency, or 50 multipliers for the AVX instructions, or 5000 megahertz for the AVX frequencies instructions, or 5 gigahertz, as well as 2 cores was disabled, so hyper threading technology was disabled, so 6 cores, 6 threads, cache was running at stock, motherboard Asus ROG Maximus 11 Hero Wi-Fi model, Z390 chipset. As again, I provide you developable information how you want to run the SLI on this motherboard, on any other motherboard. Only Z390 chipset that has space between the video cards and SLI will be MSI Z390 Godlike or a Gigabyte Z390 Aorus Extreme. Okay, but they cost like over $500, not worth the money. So what I'm advising you guys, get yourself Core i5 9600K overclock at above 5 gigahertz. Get yourself motherboard that is capable below $300, and save your money on the CPU, save your money on the DDR4, invest it in the secondary RTX 2080 Ti, and make sure the first one close to the CPU will be hybrid water cooled. Get yourself better hybrid water cooling for your CPU. For the overclock, I'm using today H150i Pro by Corsair. Beautiful 360mm radiator and 3 120mm fans. They're running so quiet you're not gonna hear it at all, and they doing a great job by cooling your CPU. On liquid metal thermal grizzly thermal compound was used today as well, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Right now I'm putting some cool videos for you to watch. Don't miss them out. As you can see, 1000 overclock in our VRAM and under the MSI afterburner, which will give you 2000 megahertz external frequency for the VRAM, up to whopping 16,000 megahertz or 16 gigahertz. Crazy videos for you guys right now on the screen. Hit that, smash that like button, subscribe, and share it with your friends. iPlay4k.com. Till the next time. Peace!